Okay, so it is Saturday afternoon and I'm in the garage. So I haven't really been over that much over Christmas and New Year for various reasons. Before Christmas, thinking back, I got the engine in and started up, but every time I started it, the oil filter rather, blew its seal. As you can see, I've been through a few. I then went and bought the Fram race ones, which are reputed to cope with £80. So I thought, this is all good. First time I started it, it was fine, literally on tick over. And I've got an external gauge that I put on where the light goes on, and it showed £80. So in theory, £80 in the system, the filter can take it. I never got it really warm because it blew the filter again. So just now I took it off where the oil light goes, and I moved it onto the top of the filter here. And if I play a little video in a minute, you'll see what happened. You can see it literally on just starting it and a few revolutions at idle, so 1000 RPM or thereabouts, spiked up round and past the gauge, which is a bit much really. So now I'm going to see if I can work out why. Why is the pressure at the filter really high but not down there? I'm thinking that there's a constriction somewhere in between the filter and the top of the block, or where the return feeds in there. From what I remember, that's the other thing I also did was it's a Duraleaf case, so I took both plungers out to make sure they were free, and actually changed the spring in the one at the flywheel end, which I think regulates the overall oil pressure. Didn't make any difference. So what I'm going to do now is, that's the oil out of the filter, which goes to the first cooler, then from the first cooler to the second cooler, from the second cooler to the top. So I'm going to take each pipe off in turn and see if there's any restrictions through them, and flush out the coolers with some petrol and that, and see if we can get oil running freely through it, because it's a pain in the arse at the moment. Anyway, I'll tack a bit on in the end and see if I've got anywhere. I'll keep you all posted. Bye! So first one is oil out there, which goes down and into, it's one of those, I don't know which one yet, but I'll work it out, take it off, flush it through, see if anything comes out. Okay, so I decided to flush it through as one thing to start with, just to see what happened. And basically I sort of back blew the all the oil out, which is in there, and it's pretty, I don't know, pretty manky. I don't know whether it's parts of the cooler it doesn't go through or something like that, I don't know. And then I flushed it through with petrol like that, and now I've just filled it, like backfilled it all with fuel again, and I'm just letting it sit for a minute, and then I will blow it through and see how clean it comes out. And if it comes out fairly clean, I'll connect everything back up and see what it does to the oil pressure. Oh, well, get it into shot. Here we go. So on the starter without the return feed connected, it was showing £30. And now I've put the return feed on, and just on the key, on the starter rather, over £60. So when I start it up, it's going to be too much. So I don't know. I'm going to give up tonight and come over again tomorrow and have another look. I'll keep you posted. Bye.